I know. I need better equipment. The other day I made a video where I was talking about what if you don't have a pickup truck to get firewood. I explained what I would do in that kind of situation. Rent a U-Haul. A lot of people say you can't rent a U-Haul. I Googled it. I couldn't find any information on that. But, you know, Home Depot pickup truck, rent a trailer, something. You can make it work. But regardless, I think that you take any situation and you can make it work. I talked about being a general, and there are just people who, I think, in this world that just sees everything as an impossibility. How do you split wood without a wood splitter? Carolyn has this little thing she uses. I got to get some more bolts for it. The bolts pulled out. They weren't very big, the ones that came with it. But this is pretty nice. You stick the log down here and you hit that with that sledgehammer, and this right here splits the log. Now we have a little manual log splitter. I've showed you that many times. It's kind of buried in snow right now, so I'm not going to dig it out. But we use that. The problem with the manual log splitter is the hydraulics in it does not like it when it's cold. The oil does not rush back into the cylinders fast enough, so it just doesn't work in the cold. So last year we brought it inside and we were using it as a log splitter. Of course, our little tiny house, it was so small, it just took up half the house. But these little hatchets have worked out perfectly. I've been using a little battery operated saw to cut the wood in half. And I showed you that in a video too. That way I can run pieces north and south in the wood stove, and then longer pieces east and west. And it's not a lot of work. I think last night it took me 15 minutes to get enough firewood so I could get it through the night and into this morning. It's just not hard. It's just, and I enjoy the work. But I got an email, a pretty nasty one. As you know, this channel I have considered dead. I've done a lot of things to try to make this channel work. It just won't go anymore. It used to go, but it won't go anymore. People have all kinds of suggestions. I need to build something, but they forget that when I was building a tiny house that my views were dropping. They'll tell me about other YouTubers. This YouTuber, you need to do what they're doing. And when you go look at their views are tanking. It's just the niche is what they call it. The niche of off-gridding and homesteading is dying right now for whatever reason. I don't know. So instead of me sitting here struggling with this channel, I want to be able to continue to operate it the way I've always operated it and let it do whatever it's going to do. Grow, not grow, whatever. So I've started another YouTube channel. It was a perfect solution in my mind. Carolyn agrees to start a channel of entertainment or current events or something. So I tied the two together, eventually came up with an entertaining current event show. And it's doing really well. We knew it would do well because we studied it so long. And I'm going to put a link to that channel at the box at the end of this video. I'd like for you to check it out. I really would, please. I tried to make it funny. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but in a world of all this hatred, sure is nice, I think, to be able to make these jokes and people laugh at them. It's kind of fun. So I think it was a perfect solution. Of course, a lot of people want me to figure out a way to fix this channel, and they come up with some of the craziest things to fix the channel. It's what they want to see, I'm sure, but it's definitely not what I don't want to go into teaching you how to develop a YouTube channel. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that teach you how to do it. Sometimes you just have to admit that you got to pivot your YouTube channel. And I'm not willing to pivot this one again. I pivoted when we were nomads, pivoted from a nomadic channel to an off-grid channel. And I lost lots of subscribers, and it took me months to rebuild the channel. And I've just kind of resolved to the fact that I'm going to do it the way I want to do it here. Somebody was suggesting that in order to grow my channel, you got to spend money. And I don't know if that's true. I can't say it's true. When I built the tiny house, I spent $5,000. Channel didn't grow. I just noticed something. I never noticed this before. I messed this up when I was building the tiny house. I got the screws lined up right here, going one direction, but then when you come around the corner, they pop up. I didn't know I messed that up. Oh well. Wow, that's strange. I didn't mess it up down here. You can see I did it right there. Comes right around. I've been trying to teach how to live your dreams with very little. And I think I've accomplished it. Well, I mean, I know that I've accomplished it. I think I've accomplished teaching that as well. The one piece of equipment that I got that I kind of felt like I was violating my rules was the riding lawnmower. It wasn't very expensive. It was a John Deere, something that I could easily get repaired if I needed it repaired. Parts are easy to get. You can order parts off the John Deere website and they ship them right to you. Whereas if I bought a Walmart one, you know, Murray brand or something, it'd been a little bit cheaper to buy, but it'd been harder to repair. So I'm really happy I got it, but I do feel like I cheated this philosophy of living a more primitive lifestyle. And I know a lot of my viewers watch a channel called Wrangler Star, and I watch him too. I like his channel. I can't really say there's much I disagree with him about, but he has a different setup, a different idea. It doesn't mean that's what I want to do. I mean, he doesn't even have solar panels. So obviously he's doing something different. But they were talking about how he had this skid steer and a backhoe, and I need one of those. Well, if you really look back in his videos, he used to have a tractor, and it had a bunch of implements on it. I don't know if he's still got the tractor. My guess is he got rid of it. I haven't heard. I don't watch every one of his videos, but I haven't heard if he kept the tractor or if he sold it. But in the end, I haven't seen it in a long time. But this skid steer and the backhoe he uses a lot, and I need one if you want your channel to grow. Well, there's no guarantee that's going to make it grow either. I mean, he's got dozens of acres. I don't know how many acres he's got, but he's got a lot. He's got a creek running through it, and so he just has a different setup. He says he's called himself a modern homesteader. But if you look at his history on his channel and you go back, he didn't have all that equipment when he first started up. As a matter of fact, his water system was kind of unique. It was a natural spring that came out of the side of the mountain. And I don't exactly understand how he built it, but he collected the water into the IBC tank and somehow got the water to run through a PVC pipe downhill into his house and enough water pressure. So, I mean, he was pretty primitive when he started. He just grew as he went along. And now I know what you're going to say. Well, that's what you need to be doing, Rob. You need to be growing. The thing is I'm sure he wanted to grow into something more modern, a little bit more high-tech. I don't. This is how I want to live. To conform my life around a YouTube channel doesn't make sense. Buying a backhoe and a skid steer for 1.5 acres doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I think my next step is exactly what I said it should be. This spring, we're gonna buy pigs. I want to live primitively, do anything just to make the channel grow better that's going to affect our life the way we want to live. If the viewers don't want to live like I want to live, then it's time for me to do something else to make income. And that's exactly what I've done. I'm going to continue running this channel and let it do what it's going to do. Maybe if there's another lockdown or another event or a recession hits us real hard, people might sit down and watch this channel again. But it doesn't matter to me either way, because I have a plan to continue on making revenue doing this, which is the other channel. I think it was a really novel idea. I'm really happy with the idea. When you get an email and somebody says, I've stopped watching your videos because you're not building things anymore, and I demand that you build things, and then they reference other channels that I should be doing it like, well, it seems to me that's what they have found. That's what they want. They want to watch those other channels. Why are you wanting to make me do what everybody else is doing? I'm trying to do something unique. And if it doesn't work, I'm not just going to change my life to make it work. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm very happy here. I'm very happy with the way we've gotten this place cleaned up. I know that in that email I got chewed out that the place is still a pit. You need to start showing us how you're cleaning it up. I need to treasure hunt. There's nothing to treasure hunt around here. It's all trash. I found one Volkswagen hubcap, and when I Googled it, it was worth $5. So, I mean, there's no treasure hunting here. It's just trash. And that we've cleaned it up. And my goal of this channel, right or wrong, again, doesn't matter. I'm very happy with the way I've done things. My goal with this channel is to inspire people to live their dreams. But I think what some people, including this person who sent me an email, I mean, this is not the first time I've gotten an email like this telling me that I need to change my life to make them happy. I think that people like that can't be happy. They have this expectation one day that they're going to win the lottery, and they're going to buy a piece of equipment or 2 pieces of equipment in 100 acres, and they're going to go out and they're going to play on it like Wrangler Star does. Again, I don't want to criticize Wrangler Star. That is not the point of this video, and if anybody says anything nasty about him down in the comment section, I'll delete the comment. He is enjoying his life, and if you want to enjoy your life the way he does, then you should learn how he did it. He didn't just go out and buy a skid steer last week. He went out and he started cutting trees down. He was in debt. Like I said, he made a water system, and he grew. And that's what you're going to have to do, unless you win the lottery. And I think that's what it is. People want to win the lottery. I mean, the guy recommended a channel to me, and I know for a fact they're absolute millionaires. They're young kids. They make, I think, 1 video a month. I'm under the firm belief they don't even live on the property. The channel growth doesn't mean that's what the life is about. It just means the channel growth, I'm bad at YouTube. And I found another niche that is working. So if you'll click this on the screen here, I'd really appreciate it. Take you over to the other channel, you get to watch a cool, funny video. So I hope I can inspire you to find happiness. Thanks for watching.